Good evening.
Good evening.
How is everyone?
Happy in the Lord.
I didn't know I was going to be first, so I was thinking that maybe I should start writing my speech while the program was going on. I'm here this evening to be with those who are artistically appealing, beautifully bred, completely capable, extraordinarily endowed, fairly fascinating, generously gifted, incredibly insightful, magnificently made, and potentially powerful. I know that you are all of that because you are all God's people and you are part of the Mount Zion family. Please give yourselves a round of applause. I have a word of warning. Don't let Reverend Macon, Pastor Macon, know that you do anything. Don't claim to be anything or he will call you on it. This afternoon, after I told my wife that all I was going to do was set my little books up next door and the rest of the weekend was nothing, honey, Pastor Macon said, "I'm going to put you on the program." I said, "Oh, you mean tomorrow?" He said, "No, this evening." So immediately I ran down to my room. I was looking for the Bible, sat on the side of the bed. I said, "God, you've been with me too long. Don't let me down now." It's ironic that, just want to speak briefly about what it does to be in the company of powerful individuals, whether that's your own family, your church family, or any other extended family. I proclaim myself to be an author and a speaker. I have, prior to going to the Les Brown Speaking for a Living workshop, I had a 19 percentile in persuasive ability, which meant that I should not speak and should not write. After attending the Les Brown Speaking for a Living workshop, I still have a 19 percentile in persuasive ability. The difference is, I don't care about the facts now. The difference is I spent 2.5 days with one of the most powerful speakers in the world. The difference is I spent 2.5 days in the company of 68 other individuals who decided that they wanted to make a difference in their own lives and in the lives of others. And that's what the power of association will do for you. In fact, it's also ironic that Les Brown has spoken on a number of occasions. I've heard him say this, and he described the person who he felt was the most eloquent speaker that he ever heard, bar none. And that happens to be Reverend Otis Moss. It's ironic that a person with a 19 percentile in persuasive ability would somehow be thrust onto the same program that Les Brown describes as one of the most eloquent speakers, the most eloquent speaker he ever heard. So what I'm going to do, I just wanted to share that little bit of what being with a powerful extended family will do for you. And then, since I wasn't originally scheduled to be on the program, I don't want to talk about anything that Reverend Moss talks about because it's probably going to sound different. So while I'm ahead, I want to leave you with this. Later this evening, when it is time for the Tonight Show, I hope that this little afternoon exchange will be a reminder that once you believe that you are a winner and act in accordance with that belief, that all the king's horses and all the king's men won't be able to incarcerate your spirit. Remember that Nelson Mandela went from prisoner to president because he continually worked on his mind. And because you have but one life to live, I urge you to just walk on by when faced with substances, circumstances, and people that would limit you. If you are counting on the wheel of fortune to improve the quality of your life, I am here to tell you that your life is in jeopardy because your problems will have you forever waiting to exhale.